And it seems incredibly obvious to me that for the people now who are all dedicated to Jill Stein, they were never serious about Jill Stein. They were a Bernie Sanders supporter, or they just were interested. But all this support for Jill Stein, I shared with you last week. Jill Stein is another fucking phony. She's a goddamn phony. She stands out there and talks about this and that and how bad this is and how bad that is. But when you look at her investment portfolio, she's invested in every goddamn company that she tells you is killing the planet. Doesn't that matter to you? Does that matter to you? Or have we become so used to lying, stinking, criminal, duplicitous, hypocritical candidates that we're willing to accept that bullshit? Yes, that's the answer. Well, Mike, she's not Trump and she's not Hillary, so I'm going to vote for her. Oh, well, that makes sense. Why not vote for your mother-in-law? Write her name in. She's not Trump or Clinton either. So to me, now that we're here, now that we're about to become a fascist state, now maybe you don't see it because, it's too close to you, but the rest of the world is looking at this. They're going, holy fuck, what's going on in the United States? What are we going to do when that country becomes fascist? You don't think that shit's going on? Start reading the foreign press. So the last firewall we have, as far as I'm concerned, just me, the last firewall we have against this is Hillary Clinton, who is a corporatist and a capitalist and a prevaricator. But I don't think she's a fascist. Do you? No, seriously. So that's what the point is about talking about Clinton. And for you people who, look, spare me, spare yourself. Don't send me these fucking emails. I've heard it all before. I get emails that are just, the writer thinks they're being so pointed and so sharp and so, well, I'll explain it all, Malloy. Oh, give me a fucking break. I've heard this stuff for years. Are you kidding me? And I've heard it because of the positions I take. So spare me, spare yourself. I have tried to make a point about Clinton Trump. If you don't get it, okay, don't get it. I don't give a shit. But don't wake up on the day after this election and say, oh, fuck, Trump's president. How did that happen? I voted for Jill Stein. Well, I'm free and clear. I voted for Jill Stein. I don't have to feel, I'm not taking any responsibility. I didn't vote for him. If that's not sideways thinking, I don't know what the hell is. I really don't. And I know I'm offending a lot of people right now, but at this point, offending people or fighting against this fascist moment, I'll take fighting against the fascist moment in whatever form it takes. Whatever form it takes. And if you get your attitude or your political thoughts rolled over by that goddamn Malloy, well, let me apologize for your hard feelings, but I don't have any second thoughts about what I've been talking about. Once Sanders was out of the picture by whatever means, even if they would have assassinated him, whatever means it took to get him out of the picture, and the DNC did that. I'm not arguing that. I'm not arguing that at all. But once he was gone, what were we left with? Clinton or Trump? No, seriously, because one of them is going to be president. There's no way to avoid that. There's no way to get around that. God damn it. So what do you want? It's that simple. What do you want?